All right. So here we are in the with the number 2. It says dive into the water sources. Now that you are familiar with the structure of the tables, let's dive deeper. We need to understand the types of water sources we are dealing with. Can you figure out which table contains this information? So already they say the devil is in the details because we are talking about water sources. So we know where we can find it, which table we can find it. But say once you have identified the right table, write a SQL query to find all the unique types of water sources. So I get this when I run it. So it means that this is a clue. Whatever code we are writing, we should be able to get this particular answer. So let's go and see if we can be able to get it. Already, let's understand that we are looking at the water source, because the sources of water is in the water source table. Now this is the table that we are talking about, and this table contains the type of water, the types of water in here. So we are actually going to refer to this particular column. That is all we are going to do, refer to this particular column. So let's continue and look at it. So now that we know what we are looking for, like I said, we have our what we are looking for inside the water source table, and it is type of water source. So let's go and see what code we can use to extract exactly what we want. So let's come here where we are working. So first we select, drop down. Where are we selecting, or what are we selecting? Remember, when you are looking for everything from the table, that is all the columns, you use the asterisk, which is all, like this. But when you are looking for a specific column to work with, you will have to name the column. You don't have to use the all if you like, element or operator. So I will say we want a type okay, we want type of water source. This is what we are looking for. This is a particular column that we are looking for from the water source table. So we say we want it from where? The water source table. So from, we drop down, and then water source table. So when we mention water source table, because at the top we have referenced the schema or the database, which it should be able to work. Water underscore source. Okay, here, and then we can put our end to it, so a semicolon, and then let's execute it, because we are executing only where we have the cursor. So here you can see our table, or the column has been queried, and it is showing clearly over here. This is it. But then you will see that as it is in the record, that's how it has been presented. So some are being repeated a number of times, and so on and so forth, as is in the original data. But what we want to see, remember, is the unique this is what we want to see. We want to see the unique sources of water. Okay, we want to see the unique sources of water. So let's see how we can be able to do that, so that the answer we are getting, or the results we are getting from the query, does not show us everything in that particular column. So in the same this thing, I will just add the instinct over here. Let me see if I add the instinct, whether it will work. So I have the instinct here. It can be in caps, it can be in small letter. We know that SQL is not case sensitive. We are told that. So let me see if this works. Boom, and here we are. So this is what we get with the introduction of the distinct element or code. We are now given the types of water, and you can see there are how many types of water: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 5 sources of water. If we go to where we have our slides, it is the same thing here: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it means that our code actually have worked perfectly as we wanted it to work. So we move on, and then we see what next we are expected to do within the slides. So you say, let's quickly bring you up to speed on these water sources. So there's some information there. I think you can read for your consumption so that you understand as we go. I'll pause here and then come back for us to look at the next on the slide. Thank you so much.